2000 Tacoma, Tundra, and 4Runner were unveiled February 8th at the 2018 Chicago Auto Show in the teaser format we've now come to expect from auto manufacturers. Did they talk about powertrain? Let's start with what we've been told. The biggest news is the upgraded suspension. The 2019 family of TRD Pro all ride on 2.5-inch Fox internal bypass shocks, designed and tuned to be better at high-speed off-highway driving, slow-speed rock crawling, and perhaps most importantly, on-highway driving. Unfortunately for the Tacoma, this isn't new, as it's already had the 2.5-inch Fox shocks for a couple of years. But hopefully, Toyota has tuned them for an improved highway ride. The Taco's always had a good off-road ride, but it's been recently eclipsed by the performance of the Colorado ZR2, which is not only a stunning performer off-road in our tests, but is also the best driving mid-size truck on-road, using their exclusively engineered and tuned DSSV shocks. The front springs give the Taco a 2.5 centimeter lift and are paired with internal bypass shocks with 8 bypass zones, 5 compression and 3 rebound zones. The rear shock has 11 zones, 7 compression and 4 rebound, backed up by progressive rate off-road leaf springs. The truck has a 2.5 centimeter wider stance, courtesy of the offset of the 16-inch TRD black alloy wheels. Other cosmetic features include the blackened out grille and black exhaust tips. Only one power option has been mentioned, and that's the current 3.5-liter gas V6, generating 278 horsepower and 268 pound-feet of torque. This Atkinson cycle engine was released in 2015, so while we didn't expect this gas engine option to change, we had hoped for either the 2.4-liter inline-4 turbocharged diesel, which generates 148 horsepower and up to 295 pound-feet of torque, or preferably the 2.8-liter inline-4 turbocharged diesel that clocks in at 174 horsepower and up to 332 pound-feet of torque, both of which Toyota offers in Tacoma's globally selling big brother, the Hilux. The most notable exterior feature for the Taco is the optional factory-installed snorkel. Not for improved water fording, although it should help, but mostly as a clean air intake, getting air from above the windshield to avoid most of the dust at wheel level, which clogs the air filters, reducing airflow and impedes the performance of the engine. And another side benefit is the reduced air filter maintenance. Toyota hasn't provided any further details on the snorkel, but hopefully it has a pre-filter to capture dust before it gets to the main air filter. The air intake is shown in the forward-facing ram position, which helps force air into the engine. Hopefully it can be swiveled 180 degrees for folks in the wetter coastal climates, so heavy rain doesn't get sucked in. There are also cons that go along with having a snorkel, including having it ripped off by low-hanging branches, reduced aerodynamics, and the additional wind noise from driving on the highway. Nothing else substantial was revealed unless you find cosmetic changes substantial. The moonroof will now be standard, the catback exhaust gets black tips, there'll be black sport bezels on the front and rear lights, and the TRD Pro branding will be featured on floor mats, headrests, shifter, and the exterior badging. Although fuel economy, pricing, towing, and payload numbers haven't been released, we don't expect any significant changes from 2018, unless Toyota has another powertrain option up their sleeve, but we don't expect that. From a performance standpoint, nothing revealed so far creates a reason to sell or trade in your old TRD Pro for the 2019 version, unless you're still driving the old 4-liter V6. For less than the depreciation that it costs to drive a new Tacoma off the dealer lot, you can go to aftermarket parts for a snorkel and a set of offset wheels. The 2019 Tundra TRD Pro also gets the 2.5-inch Fox shocks, which will replace the Bilstein shocks from 2018, and rigid LED fogs to complement the LED headlights. Now, we've tested and reviewed a lot of different LED lights, and Rigid is by far our go-to brand when the visibility goes to crap. Tundra also gets a new hood scoop, updated skid plate, and the black-tipped exhaust pipe. The 4Runner has always been one of my favorite SUVs, and the look for 2019 is still 4Runner, but with even more of a Lexus vibe than before, which is refreshing as it seems that many SUVs are becoming indistinguishable from Range Rover. They're all lookalikes. The aluminum roof rack makes sense for an SUV, and it gets the 2.5-inch Fox shocks. TR badge skid plate, black-tipped exhaust pipe, and new 17-inch wheels that also have an offset to give the 4Runner a little bit wider stance. Like the Tacoma, Tundra and 4Runner get premium sound systems and updated interiors with the TRD badging on every imaginable surface. One new color option is worth noting, and that's the Voodoo Blue. FJ Cruiser fans will remember this light blue color. You should be able to put a new TRD Pro in your driveway in the fall of 2018. While it's nice to see the refinements in the Tundra and 4Runner, neither truck has a commanding presence in any market. The big story for us, or the lack of it, is that the 2019 Tacoma TRD Pro doesn't seem to offer anything substantially new. Which begs the question, do you think Tacoma can maintain its position as the #1 selling compact truck in North America? Will they let the Tacoma slide into history like they did the FJ Cruiser, pinning their hopes on introducing the Hilux to the North American market in the future? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. And if you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. Until next time, stay safe and we'll see you on the trails.